From a 40-year drywaller, always make life easier for your mudder. All right, my mudder taught me that. Best way to replace this drywall after plumbing in the vanity and moving the water locations is to not just stick a chunk of drywall back in there and make a muddy nightmare with a backless vanity. Okay, so the best way to do this is to go ahead. We're going to draw our line across here, cut it out up here. We're going to go past this drain pipe and we're going to cut it out here. And then we're going to put it back one solid piece, corner to joint. And that way the drywall finisher will have a piece of cake, mudding a little mini butt joint. Well, 2 butt joints, but if he has any mudding skills at all, we're staying away from the receptacle, we're staying away from the pipes, and putting the mud work in the middle. You're a genius, Forrest. You're a gosh darn genius. Always hang your drywall for the mud man. Don't hang it for your convenience. Hang it for the mudder's convenience. I'm not the mudder, I'm the mudder's son. I'll hold the bucket till the mudder comes. Say, wow, that's a lot of drywall to remove. But hey, you've got to make life easy for your mudder. My mudder taught me that when I was a kid. Make life easy for your mudder. Because right here you could have said, hey, I could have dropped a joint here, but then you got to mud around this pipe. Try to do a little mini butt joint around that pipe. Taking it all the way to the corner. Now I'm already replacing this much drywall. You might as well just go all the way to the corner. Now I just got a little 4-inch corner to finish. Now most of this will be buried. Most of these seams will be buried by the vanity, but it's a backless vanity. So I want my work to look very good. I don't want it to look like a 3rd grader done it. And then down here, same thing. We'll clean this up and we'll have a little mini butt joint there, which the vanity falls right here, the edge. But that'll be easy to finish out and you're away from all the pipes. Instead of calling in a mudder and saying, hey, mud my jigsaw puzzle. And then he's gonna look at you like, okay, $500 and she's done. All right, so the bonus, I can add the missing stud in the corner now that they left out to save a couple bucks when they built the house 20 years ago. And now with my cabinet, if I want to secure a cabinet in there, which in this case, this corner will actually be visible and exposed because it's going to be a dresser type vanity. But in another situation, you might want to screw your cabinet tight to the corner. There should be a stud in that corner. This missing studs in these houses is ridiculous. Call me a dinosaur, but I think that's ridiculous. Okay, now just some tips. Let's say you're going to eliminate that door behind me and you want to drywall over it. All right, if the wall is like less than 8 feet, even less than 10 feet, instead of creating, and let's say put that door in the middle. Let's put that door in the middle of that wall, all right? Let's say you're going to just drywall over that and have 2 7-foot butt joints to mud. No, wrong. Score all your corners, rip the whole wall off, flag 2 8-footers over top of that because you're eliminating the doorway. And now you just got 1 flat seam down the middle to finish. Not 2 7-foot ugly butt joints that'll probably look like, well, they probably won't be pretty unless your mudder's real good. And he's gonna charge you so much more money to finish 2 ugly butt joints that are probably humped and need 5 coats of mud to make them look flat. So just a little pearl of wisdom. The best thing to do is bring your mudder in before you hang your drywall. If you got a job, I've gone to so many jobs where they hung the drywall, then they call me and I got to go in and say, hey, you know what? You got your butt joints are all misplaced. You didn't stagger your butt joints. You got 8-foot butt joints, 12-foot butt joints. You need to tear down a couple sheets or I don't even want the job. So remember, you're hanging drywall for the mudder. Remember, and a mudder taught me that. All right. All right, thanks for joining us today. Sheet is hung. All right, that's a lot better. There's no mud work in the middle for the guy to have to mud around pipes. We put it right up here, but I will show you, I am not perfect. I had to elongate this to get this through the pipe, which is no big deal. Throw a little mud and tape on there. Any scushing, trimming will cover. Easy fix, easy fix. Let that set. There we go. Let that set. There we go. That'll be a little backer. So I throw some mud and tape over it. It's got some backing. Caulk is your friend and putty is your buddy. For that. Over here, a little bit sloppy, but same thing. The trim ring will cover that. But over here, abuse. Now these have to be cut out. Whenever you blister the paper, don't leave that for your mudder. Go ahead and cut that out, because he's gonna have to cut it out unless he's a hack. If he's a hack, he'll mud over that. But once you break that and blister that paper and break that out, that needs to be removed. And it'll be pre-filled with some mud. That's another video. And finished out. This is the best way to hang your vanity after adding plumbing. So your mudder, you always want to have a happy mudder. All right, thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions, post them below. Questions, comments, concern. Want to give me some criticism? I'm open to it. All right, man, shoot, baby. Bubba's packing and he's ready. Always remember to screw off the old surface. In all my years of finishing, a lot of times I would show up and they fail to add screws to the old surface, which is now loose. So it also needs fasteners on both sides, old and new. All right, join us at Keep It a Secret Home and Garden on YouTube for growing giant pumpkins, remodeling, and more. Bubba's Fish Clips. Jack and Bubba, join us.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Tell them, Elvis. Tell them how it is. Come on, baby.